showing, but that will go very quickly. It's 5-2. It's 6-1 Wareed, 7-1 Jardine's Lookout, 15-2 Invermark, 10-1 Persian Punch. And give notice, good little outsider being backed into 10s from 12.
And they're racing. Invermark was a fraction slow into stride, and one of the first to get going is Persian Punch down near the inside, leads Rainbow High. And look at Johnny Murtagh just giving Royal Rebel a couple of slaps with the whip to shake him up in the early stages. On the outside in fourth is Jardine's Lookout, and further back is Wareed, followed next on the outside by Solo Mio. Settling in the white cap on the inside, Hatharana is further back in the field. They're followed then by Warsan and Vinnie Rowe, settling about 8th on the inside rail. Invermark is further back in the field. They're followed then by Give Notice in that black and green jacket as they link up with the course proper on the first occasion. Well back in the field is Bosom Mill on the outside in the white sleeves and cap, and also giving them a fair start is Moon Emperor as they charge up the home straight on the first occasion. And well back in the field, dropping back to last, is Welsh Border. Less than 2 miles to travel in the Gold Cup, and the leader on the inside is Persian Punch, with up on his outside last year's winner Royal Rebel. They went to the post on almost in this order at this marker last year. In third placing on the outside, Jardine's Lookout. Tucked away fourth is Rainbow High, followed then by Wareed in the royal blue colours of Godolphin. Tucked away on the inside, the white cap of Hatharana, the stablemate. 1.5 lengths away then the yellow cap then of Vinnie Rowe, followed on the outside by Warsan. Back in the field is Solo Mio, followed by Give Notice, and then Invermark. Well back in the field too is Chimes at Midnight from Bosom Mill. As they turn sharply right-handed now, Moon Emperor is second last, and last of all is Welsh Border as they race now out of the straight and head down the side of the course. Got just over 1.5 miles to travel in the Gold Cup, and the leader on the inside is Persian Punch, leading as he likes by 1.5 lengths to Royal Rebel, last year's winner, just sitting in his slipstream. 1.5 lengths away then in third is Jardine's Lookout, followed next on the inside by Rainbow High. 2 lengths away Hatharana on the inside here of Wareed. 2 lengths back in the field is Vinnie Rowe. On his outside at this stage is Warsan. 2 lengths away Give Notice, followed by Invermark, who's giving the leaders a fair start at this stage. Well back is Solo Mio in company with Chimes at Midnight. They're followed then by Bosom Mill and Moon Emperor, and last of all then is Welsh Border as they race down now towards the mile, and still Persian Punch showing the way from Royal Rebel up on the outside. Then in third is Jardine's Lookout, the 1, 2, 3 in finishing order from last year. Then in fourth on the inside is Rainbow High. 1.5 lengths further back then is Hatharana. On his outside is Wareed. They're followed then by Invermark as they swing sharply right-handed now going into Swinley Bottom. Further back on the inside then is Vinnie Rowe. Warsan on his outside. 2 lengths to Solo Mio. 1/2 length away then is Give Notice, the green sleeves on the inside. Well back in the field at this stage is Bosom Mill, giving them a big start as they race out of Swinley Bottom now and race up towards the 6 furlong marker. And it's Persian Punch on the inside, 1/2 length in front of Royal Rebel, who's really sticking with him. 1.5 lengths away then in third is Rainbow High on the inside of Jardine's Lookout. And now Richard Quinn is going for home on the leader, Persian Punch. 5 out, and he's really staking a claim here. He's taken off and leads by a length, but Royal Rebel is going with him. They're 2 lengths now to Rainbow High on the inside of Jardine's Lookout. 2 lengths away, Hatharana from Wareed. Further back in the field, Vinnie Rowe, who's had a charmed run throughout. Then Invermark a couple of lengths away, Give Notice, followed then by Wareed. But coming towards the home turn, and it's Persian Punch on the inside. Can he win the Golden Cup at the 6th attempt? He leads by a head at this stage. Royal Rebel moving up on his outside to throw out the big challenge. Just behind them is Jardine's Lookout. Wareed is now running on from Rainbow High, and here's Vinnie Rowe down the outside, but it's almost a replica of last year. Persian Punch on the inside, tackled by Royal Rebel. Here's Wareed behind them, followed by Vinnie Rowe joining in, and Hatharana to the inside. 5 in line, Royal Rebel in front, being grabbed now by Wareed and Vinnie Rowe on the near side. Persian Punch can't go on. In the centre though, it's Wareed. Wareed being grabbed again by Royal Rebel. Royal Rebel wins back-to-back Gold Cups. He beats Vinnie Rowe. In third then is Wareed, followed then by Hatharana, Give Notice. Persian Punch behind them from Invermark. They're followed next in the field by Warsan. Last to finish is Welsh Border. But Royal Rebel has pulled this out of the fire Johnny Murtagh on the far side has rekindled the flame here and has just got it by a head from Vinnie Rowe. In third then is Wareed. In fourth, tight there between Hatharana and Give Notice. Behind them is Persian Punch, Invermark, Warsan. They're followed by Jardine's Lookout, Chimes at Midnight, Bosom Mill. Further back then is Moon Emperor. And a Solo Mio behind them, 4 or 5 lengths away. And further back is Rainbow High. But let's check the placings. The winner, officially, it is number 10, Royal Rebel. Ridden by Johnny Murtagh. He checks the number to see if it is number 10. He's heard the judge say number 10. Yes, Johnny, it's right. Royal Rebel has won back-to-back Gold Cups. A fantastic performance. Owned by Peter Saville, trained by Mark Johnston. And Johnny Murtagh, the rider. Second is number 13, Vinnie Rowe, owned by Jim Sheridan and Mike Watt, trained by Dermot Weldon, ridden by Pat Smullen. And third, number 14, Wareed, owned by Godolphin, trained by Syed bin Sarua, ridden by Frankie Dettori. Fourth, number 4, Hatharana, owned by Godolphin, trained by Syed bin Sarua, and ridden by Jamie Spencer.
For the Gold Cup, Royal Rebel wins at 16-1. Second, Vinnie Rowe, 5-2 the favourite, and third, Wareed at 13-2.